When doing product research, most people look for the most profitable products. But is profit the most important thing? In this video, I'll tell you exactly what the most important thing to look for during your product research, and in fact any part of your business is. Stay tuned to find out. Okay, so I've got an Excel open, or in this case a numbers, and that can mean only one thing, which is that we're about to do some maths. I promise you this is maths that you're going to enjoy, because this is maths that could make you money. That is because I'm talking about something today that is very important indeed in your Amazon business, and that is your ROI, or return on investment. Now, ROI is super commonplace in a multitude of other businesses, from people that work in investment, banking, real estate, from people that spend money on ads, or people that work in advertising. It's a super crucial number, and yet I don't see hardly any gurus talking about it, and it's the single most important thing you can know in your Amazon business. It dictates what products you choose. You can use it to model how much money you'll be making over a certain period of time. It helps you make really informed decisions with your finances. You can decide whether or not to take a loan or credit out at a bank, for example, by knowing this number with minimal risk. ROI has a number of different kind of meanings, and it's used in a number of different ways, and they're slightly tweaked variations on each other. The one that's most commonplace with Amazon sellers is calculated as follows. So let's say you're selling a product for £9, so that's desired price, £9, and Amazon typically take a 30% fee, thereabouts. We'll just call it a rough fee of 30%, or in this case we'll call it a third. So say the Amazon fee is £3. Now let's say your landed cost is again £3. Now the landed cost, if you're not sure what that is the cost of manufacturing your product and getting it to your Amazon warehouse. So including that are all shipping costs, VAT, duties, any other fees you might have to pay. In this case it's displayed per unit, the per unit cost, and that's really easy to calculate. So say you order 1,000 units, you would just take whatever the shipping cost is, the VAT, etc., and just divide that by 1,000, and that'll give you the landed cost per unit. Okay, so to work out our profit margin, this is really simple. All we do is take our desired price, and then we subtract from that any costs, so that'd be the Amazon fee and the landed cost, and that gives us a profit margin of 3. So how we work out our ROI from that, or our percent ROI, percent return on investment, is by taking that profit margin, dividing that by the landed cost, and timesing that by 100. Now this number is so important, it's super powerful, and it's a huge indicator in what products to go for, and you want to aim for products that are 100% ROI or higher. I never pick products that are lower than 100%, just for the simple reason that I want to get the most out of my initial investment, and 100% or higher ROI products are the products to go for, and I'll explain why. Now, we know our product costs £3. Now say we bought 1,000 of those, so let's say our initial order, and then let's call this day 0, doesn't really matter, is 1,000 units. So all we do is take 1,000 times by our landed cost, we'll get 3,000. Okay, now let's say by the end of month 1, 30 days have passed and you've managed to sell out of your inventory. Now this is just a rough illustration. Selling out of your inventory isn't actually a good thing. You want to always have inventory in stock, and I can get into that in a different video, but for now, for this example, let's just say you managed to sell out of stock entirely. So how much do you make in that month? Well, you make 1,000, how many units you sold, times by your profit margin, and obviously you get back the money you spent on those units as well. So that gives us 6,000 in month 1. So let's say we're able to reinvest that full 6,000 into products. We don't take any money out. All that money goes back into inventory, which is what you should be doing when you first start your Amazon business anyway. So that'll be able to get us 2,000 products. 6,000 divided by 3, 2,000. Now let's say at the end of month 2, we've again been able to totally sell off that product. How much much would we make in month 2? Again, we use the same thing, so that's 2,000 times by profit margin plus your landed cost. So that's 12,000. So effectively every single time that we're selling out of our inventory, we're doubling our money. Now this is the key to scaling your Amazon business, and this is the reason that people can go from an initial seed investment of a couple of grand to millions in a few years. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was this American guy, and he was talking about how he initially invested $12,000 into his Amazon business, and by the end of year 2 he managed to sell his Amazon business for just shy of $1 million. Now this simple calculation is the key to finding products that unlock that kind of money for you. So you don't have to go into this level of detail for every single product. If you're trying to sift through products quickly, you can simply use something that's referred to as the 3 times rule. And I've chosen these numbers here to illustrate what the 3 times rule is perfectly. So the 3 times rule is simply that we want to sell our product for 3 times the landed cost. So in this case, the landed cost is £3 or dollars to us. We want to sell for £9 or dollars. That's 3 times. The 3 times rule give you products that are roughly 100%. So anytime you're sifting through products and you want a quick yes or no, look for products that give you at least 3 times your money back on every sale that you spend on that product to get it into the country. This works on the same principles as compounding interest. If you've ever had your parents nagging you to save money and start saving money young, this is exactly why. You hear of people that, put a couple of quid or whatever into a saving account when they were young, and they did it every month or every couple of weeks, and then by the time they're 50 they're millionaires. It's compound interest and ROI that really makes the big bucks. So make sure that you reinvest your money into your Amazon business and that you only go for products that give you 100% ROI or greater. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with more content soon. Leave a comment down below or hit me up on Facebook Messenger, the link's in the description, and ask me any questions related to Amazon business. I will get back to you. Also let me know what videos you'd like to see me make in the future. What are you stuck on in your Amazon business? What else would you like to know? And I'll make a video about that in the future. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Good luck in your selling.